It's really another great big good news for Africans. Like Senegal has set another landmark in their new recent election. So Senegal had election on 24th of March, which was on Sunday. And you guys, outcome of this particular, after so many struggles of this particular election, if you follow me here, you will notice that was a time that their president had to cancel Macky Sall, which is the current president, had to cancel election, okay, and his opponent, the person who is also a candidate, who is also contesting for election, which is Sonko, was actually having conflicts with him. They had a lot of issues to the extent of having a lawsuit, a law case, even to the extent that they had him arrested for so many different allegations. So they had all these conflicts, they had him arrested and so many more other stuff. So to the extent at the final stage, Macky Sall had to wake up one morning and decided that there will not be election, something that has not really happened in the longest time in Senegal. He decided it, and Senegal consistently protests. What a country! While I call them what a country is their unity, their one bond of deciding on what they want, and they actually turned out to get it. They decided they protest. The youths at the streets, they keep protesting, home and abroad. They were protesting to the extent they were protesting, keep destroying government stuffs. Like even at some point, me as a Nigerian was really busy, really pitying them, saying, you people should not destroy the little things that you people have, or people should not destroy the things that the government managed to build for you people. But never mind, they were fighting for justice. They were fighting, they needed the release of their candidate, the person that they desire, that they want for him to be the person that will be their president. So finally, after so much talk, they finally went to court. The whole case was settled. Then court grant him bill. Court decided that he will no longer be a candidate. He will no longer be contesting for the election for the president. Okay, and as well, Macky Sall will not as well. Rather, they will bring people from their various parties. So Sonko provided this young guy who is a 44 years old, and Macky Sall provided his own with so many other people that came out for this president's election. So as they may have it, as Senegal know who they wanted, so they also everything turned out in the favor of Sonko's elected, appointed person. So he is a 44 years old person, and that brought me to the idea of another young guy, just like that of Burkina Faso, a 34 years old president, another young one. Now these people are saying that Senegal did an amazing work whereby they didn't let the military to actually to overthrow them. Do you think it's actually a good chance to Senegal for standing on the right path? Like they are setting a landmark, which is actually an amazing one. Do you know why I said it's an amazing one? Senegal is one country. They want this election with, they said, democratic, a free and fair election. This is actually what it is. It's not a place where you say you had where somebody they fight somebody. No. There's nothing like that. They even that day that they did that election, at that day at 8 a.m. they started releasing results, start counting it, and people start getting to know who is the winner and who happened to be the people's desire, the people dream man, a young vibrant youth. Oh yes, not longer like Papa OGs. A young vibrant guy is now the person who is currently, who will be like, even though he hasn't been appointed, so they will be doing a handover as I had on the 4th of next month. So right now I am here firstly to say a big congratulations to Senegal people, and for always standing to what is called free and fair election. It was a free and fair election. It's not an election where they say, hey, oh, headache, oh, people are fighting over there. So many things are happening. No. It was only towards the evening everybody were rejoicing. Senegal was happy because they started counting the results from different booths, from different units to different units, and you get to find out that everybody, they all voted for who they desire, a young guy. No, it's not an OG that will take us to the hand, that will enter the hand of a prepared puppet leaders. Hopefully that he will not be a puppet leader, because when they talk about democracy, Senegal is one country that practice what democracy is all about. So somebody say that they are setting landmarks. Senegal is the only African countries is the only African country in which has never experienced a military corps. All the presidents are democratically elected by people. Proud of Senegal. I am actually proud of them as a Nigeria. Seriously, this thing is what it is. Elected democratically, peace, free and fair one, peaceful one. No mago mago, no mugu mugu, no stolen mandate. No need for stolen mandate. Definitely, if they even stole mandate, there will not be peace, because the youths are actually out there to do what it takes. I love this country. They should keep moving forward harder. Like, as they said, Oga, our young president shouldn't take us to what? To the puppet leaders. Hopefully he will do that. I'm sure he's going to do that, because this is a main indigene of Senegal. When they talk about Senegalese people, he is a full-blooded Senegalese people. It's not like nearby countries, like some other people who are already leading them previous, which are, as they said, historically, that they are not Senegalese blood. They are not Senegalese people. They are from neighboring countries, like all these people that always take us to or puppet leaders. So, I love another comment. They say the Senegalese democracy is setting a landmark of example to the entire African continent. Exactly. Bravo, Senegal, bravo. Congrats. The Bassirou Damai. Oh, that is the name of the president, the recent president now that will finally in future will be handing over. That his name. Let me don't murder it. Seriously, that's like the new one. Is because of this prepared leaders. Many people wanted to. Yes, I know it's not by age that we will know how he can do amazing or how he can lead. But trust me, by this particular thing, a young vibrant one will actually look at what things and how things should be done. And with the help of his elected somebody that appointed him out, Sonko, definitely he will do well. He will definitely do well. He will not fall in the hands of all these puppet country, all the puppet leaders. You know, as this our young vibrant Burkina Faso leader, Ibrahim Traore, which definitely is doing so well by himself right now, setting also a special landmark, okay, and withdrawing himself and his country from puppet leaders. That is majority what Africans actually stand for. So it's to so many African countries are like, wow, 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 which day, which way, when will this actually happen? Imagine. I wonder how Ogatum when he will finally have a meeting, African meeting, and will now visit and see these young boys. Well, what will he feel? Anyways, I believe he will go with his younger children too, so that he will not be like, this one is my small boy now, he's my younger brother. Or more, they don't do leadership by young or young boy. Even the young people, the young leaders are the one doing well, are the ones who has actually a good heart to think well for their for their citizens. When did Solomon, when the Solomon, King Solomon, read in the Bible now, all those our kings, King David, when did God, even in the womb, they already know, even when they were become a baby, the God has already set them out to be leaders, to be kings. Okay, so they did well. Even at some point, the load may not be that easy, but it's all for you to learn from your mistakes and try to correct them. Unlike these other ones, OGs that sold us to puppet leaders, they never think anything that they does is actually wrong. Anyway, congrats to Senegal. I'm so happy for them. And you guys, what do you think about this victory? Everybody is happy. Senegal are rejoicing. They are happy. They hope for a better world. Hopefully, he will give them the new development and so many other good things that Senegal are so much hoping for from them. Eh? They will be like, somebody said Senegal didn't fall the victim of having a military corps. You know, that they are still proud of them to be a democratic. We all want democratic, but at some point when democratic has turned to a weapon fashioned against you, you will look for a way, just like Burkina Faso. They were under democratic all this while before they decided, because democratic has become a weapon function against them. They decided to turn into military. Look at it today. They have a, a refinery. They have a company, where they produce their own what, where they process their own goods. Their resources are no longer taken to prepared countries or other countries for process. Rather, you come to their country to do business. You come to their country to partner with them. They will see it. Ibrahim Traore will see it with his own eye. So it's not a matter of age. So I saw some people were saying, it's not about age. Like Africans, what do you people really want? If you see OGs, you'll be complaining OGs. They are taking us to prepared country. They are not doing what they ought to do. When you finally get a young one again, you'll still be complaining. You can never please human beings. Like me, I prefer these youngies because all these OGs that they are talking before they will say something, you hardly hear it. They will have to say it 3 or 4 times before you be finally hear it. That is how their decision sounds like them. Their actions always sounds like them. People will be prepared countries will be manipulating their brains to their own favor. Anyway, I'm happy for the young youths, new leaders, presidents that are taking over Africa. That is more of this to so many other African countries. That is what we want. No road to prepared leaders. All road leads to progress, hope, future for Africans and to Senegal and to Burkina Faso. Yes. So guys, that will be the end of this video. This is me congratulating Senegal and saying I'm happy for them and saying that young leaders are as well good. It's not only all about it's not only all about all these OGs, grandpapas that are supposed to be going to look after their young grandchildren. That's supposed to be looking after their grandchildren. Guys, see you all in my next video. Bye guys.